see you move up your head.
Good morning and welcome to Sunup on 7. My name is Renata Samuels-Kai.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kevin Mendes. Welcome to your Monday episode. Thank you so much for starting your day and your week with Ren and I. Ren?
What do we have cooking, Kev?
What do we have cooking?
What is brewing?
Please tell them.
We have some double beef to serve for you guys today. Jules gonna be in, and will it be smoking? Will it be savory? Will it be just tough and rough? We don't know what happened exactly. You must stay tuned for all of that. But besides from that, we have excitement coming in for some great segments. It is summer, and with summer comes basketball camp. So we're gonna be talking about upcoming camp that you can get your children.
That's true, and Fulltech is joining us today to talk about their special deals that they have upcoming this month.
So all that and so much more, but you know how this works. Put your comments in the comment section, make it live, interactive, and respectful. Of course. Yes. Shall we get to the couch?
Black soul sound, listen. Everybody one come, I will say one come to the top tea dance. Sing again. Everybody one come, I will say one come to the top tea dance. Tatty, let me see you move up your head.
I've come to find that the truth isn't what we were told. So where
to everybody on Sunup.
do I seek the answer that's worth looking for today? Just in time,
And he's here to talk to us
the
about
writing appears on
the
the
show that we're on
wall.
right now. Tell me, this
And
one you're afraid.
I were the first ones to see.
And we're going to be talking about the hot shush that has been
The
happening
world
over the
that
weekend.
we see
So
may seem that it'll never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you'll see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by.
Muy buenos dias, beautiful Sunup on 7 family. Welcome to your Monday episode. Thank you so much for welcoming Renata into your space. If you're watching via Facebook, YouTube, or cable TV, we're very excited for your company. Before we get all the greatness of today, let's bring you the weather, and that's courtesy of the Belize Met Service.
Good morning, Belize. Earlier this morning, a few showers affected mostly central parts of the country, decreasing at daybreak. Generally fair weather conditions prevail. The 24-hour forecast, sunny with a few cloudy spells today and cloudy at times tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated, with a few more likely occurring mostly over southern and some central areas late tonight. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 89 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 94 inland, and 82 up in the hills. The low temperatures for tonight will drop to around 79 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 inland, and 67 up in the hills. The winds will be from the east at 5 to 15 knots, and the sea conditions will be light chop. A high tide will occur this morning at 3 minutes after 9, followed by a low tide this evening at 4:46, another high tide tonight at 10:48, and another low tide early tomorrow morning at 3:27. The sun will set this evening at 6:31 and will rise early tomorrow morning at 5:21. The moon will rise this evening at 6:36 and will set early tomorrow morning at 5:45. The outlook for Tuesday and Tuesday night, cloudy at times with a few showers and thunderstorm occurring around the country on Tuesday. Then shower activity will decrease and become isolated Tuesday night, except for the south where a few more are expected. In the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected over our area during the next 48 hours. For a review of our forecasts and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. Our next forecast comes out at 12 p.m. this afternoon. With that, we're in this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
Sunup and family, that was the weather and our traffic cam, and we're ready for Jules. Jules is on the couch for this Monday morning beef serving. Jules, good morning.
Good
How would
morning.
you serve the beef today? What's today's special look like?
I've made a firm decision against. I tend to burn it, and I'm going to be completely calm. You got.
It's gonna be a juicy beef.
Yeah, it'll just be lean. It'll be lean, and it will be
Meat.
rare,
okay.
No lot of heat.
No lot of heat. So you're not supposed to be sweating, hitting.
No, I'll be completely calm.
Calm.
He kicks too?
No, well, if you leave it
Sweating and kicking?
sweating and kicking, knocking the. I'm just trying to feel it out so we can be able
Yeah.
to brace the viewers.
I'll be completely calm.
I think it's tenderizing the beef. That's really what it is. You know?
Is that it?
We should get you a
It
beef
hasn't been working.
tenderizer.
It's not very tender. It's
So-
not very tender.
Well, let's get started
Let's
with it.
dive into this beef because we have an additional one, a little extra added, and this is the one we're going to be diving into right now. Unfortunately, there was a double murder in San Ignacio.
It's San Pedro.
San Pedro.
San Pedro.
Yes.
San Pedro. I'll just do it quickly. I really don't like to speak about crime, but these are exceptional crimes. This happened right over the bridge in San Pedro in the north end. A grocer. We're still finalizing names. I know the grocer is Harmouche. Mr. I think we have his photo. He was attacked in his store. Store owner, Mr. Harmouche, was attacked and shot and killed, and the security guard was shot and killed. They say it's a robbery. I know the last name is Jones. I've heard two different names, but we know that two persons were murdered in what appears to be an attempted robbery in northern San Pedro last night, a business targeted. And the gunmen / robbers escaped on boat. There is talk that it may have been a targeted attack. That same grocery store, Island Supermarket, I believe its name, has been set on fire before, right? A few months ago. So we don't know if it's a targeted attack, but it was, a robbery does not have to be accompanied by murder. I think one more person is seriously injured too, but I'm just saying that usually criminals use guns in a robbery, but
It's just to
they want to
terrify
steal.
somebody. Yeah, it's just to terrify.
So it's unusual when two persons are killed and both headshots. Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And it's a shocking murder. And so we'll have more on it on the news later, but it seems like every week I'm opening up with some other appalling crime,
Yeah.
right? We know a 16-year-old was also
Yes.
murdered in Dangriga over the
Shot
weekend.
in the abdomen. It was
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah. So it's just like I always talk about outside the frame of violence. I think we have to, very regrettably, increase the frame of violence because it's exceptional. But anyway, so we'll have more on it on the news later. It just happened at 9 last night, around 9 last night. So we'll have more on the news later. But I regret to have to open up with that.
Yes.
But moving on.
Yeah, now let's talk about the mystery in the Mira mess. Who enabled a junior minister? Is he getting full pay?
Yeah, so, we've been reporting very heavily on the Mira issue. Let's look at it from the top.
Okay.
What do we have here? We have seen a number of screenshots, probably over 100 by now, for Mira-related family companies who have earned from the government. I will say, I do not have enough information to say that the government did not receive value for money. I do not have enough. The only information I have is a tender document I showed you all from 2021. We discussed it last time where we saw that some higher prices were being charged for certain things.
Yes.
But we don't have all the information, right? So hold on, we'll reach there, guys. Not yet. But let's look at it from the top. How does this business work? First of all, this is a long established practice in politics. Business owners, they donate substantially to political parties.
Of course.
They do not do this for ideology or morality. They do it as an investment to gain a business advantage. So that when you win, you will remember, I was the one supporting you. Right? So in this way, there are favored suppliers. This is a long established practice. Right? That higher ups will say, make sure if you have any business, you send it to XY person. Now, when this happens though, is it a competitive and open selection process? Or is it selective, or is it just a straight purchase? That's where the corruption comes in, right? How it's fine to say, give this person consideration, but it's another thing completely to say, everything you're gonna get, you're gonna have to buy from this person. That creates a monopoly where the supplier can charge any price. And that is the question. So we need to, I certainly don't have all the information. And what we do know is, though, that businesses related to the Mira family or owned by Mira family members profited substantially during his term at the Ministry of Defense. They profited substantially. Did the government get value for money? I do not have enough information to say that, but when a minister or minister of state's relatives get large, and we know the total figure, is that we have seen so far. It could be it could be much more than this, but from the screenshots we have seen, and this number is constantly changing, but from the screenshots we have seen, 2021 to 2025, total combined earnings of 9.5 million, right? The peak year for combined earnings was 2025, when we know that for 7 months of that year, Minister Mira was Minister of Defense, was full minister, no longer Minister of State. So that's what we know. And we know that it was the super majority of transactions, 98%, were under $10,000, and the super majority were with the Ministry of Defense, about 98% as well. And so this is a pattern we see that's certainly suggestive of less than optimal behavior.
Yeah.
All these sub $10,000 payments. That's a huge red flag. Even the financial secretary has said something certainly had to go wrong for that to happen. So so we have two glaring red flags, right? We have the fact that they are relatives, enterprises owned by relatives of the Minister of State, or minister, as the case may be. And we have that all of them are under $10,000, or the super majority, super duper majority. Hopefully, the audit determines if value was received or not. But they cannot confine that audit to the Ministry of Defense, because they have to cross-reference it with the Coast Guard. What did they actually receive? They are persons in charge of stores. What did the BDF actually receive? So there's a lot that has to be determined. I criticize the government. They're now keeping tabs on who accesses the smart stream.
Oh.
Right?
That.
Because they want to find out who is leaking.
Wow.
Let me be very clear. They're not leaking something that is private business. It's not, there's no ethical violation. I understand there are public service regulations, but this is public money. This is the people's money. It is fortunate that these courageous persons, without the protection of any whistleblower law, which this government has still not enacted. It was tabled in 2021. It still has not been enacted. These courageous persons are leaking. This is public money. The people have a right to know, but yet the government is using its means to try and find out who is logging on to the system and searching for MIRA-related entities. They are trying to kill the messenger. People who are acting in the public interest. The Prime Minister has not taken the time to just make a casual check. He's the Minister of Finance. He can go to any computer terminal in the Ministry of Finance and say, make us see where they tap.
Yeah.
Pull up these companies. He was genuinely shocked when we told him it was over 1,000.
He did not know.
He did not know. But he did not know because he does not want to know. He does not want to know. He had reached back in the country. Remember, he was on 12 days leave. He reached back in the country a week before. It would have been urgent if you cared about the possible mismanagement of public funds. It would have been urgent for you to say, let me see for myself, or print out and report.
Yeah.
That was not done. He does not want to know. When you are surrounded by Alibabas, you don't want to know. This is the norm in governance in Belize. But the mystery is two things. One, I have been observing politics for a long time. Ministers of state are not given much leeway, right? Ministers of state are not given a large domain over which they control. Ministers of state are known to get crumbs in the grand scheme of enterprise that accompanies governance. Ministers of state get crumbs. How is it? Who enabled if influence was applied, who enabled a situation where so many companies directly related to the minister, family members of the minister of state, where they could get a turn on?
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if the value for money was received, but there had to be a green light saying we're doing business with these people.
Yes.
There had to be a green light. A minister of state does not usually, I have never seen a minister of state have so much flex that he or she is able to have any influence. Have any influence. And the minister says he influenced no tenders, and I'll get to that. But have any influence that would benefit family-related businesses so substantially. And I'm not saying the benefit was ill-gotten. I want to be clear. But there is something amiss here. Who gave Oscar Mira the backative? Who enabled, who empowered, who made him bigger than just a minister of state?
Yeah.
That is my question. We know that I know that when the cabinet secretary spoke to me, he's a big fan of Oscar Mira. That's fine, it's politics. But I'm just saying, who enabled him, or who enabled a minister of state to be more than just a minister of state? The second question is, and we asked this question about Josema, and we still haven't gotten an answer. When you are reduced from being a minister in the cabinet, your salary must revert to that of a member of the House of Representatives, which I have said here before is under $40,000 a year. That's a $60,000, $50,000+ pay drop. Also, you should lose your vehicle. You should lose your fuel card, any access to anything with the ministry. We want to know how this should have been handled optimally in the public interest is the Prime Minister has to apprise himself of what is happening and then have a press conference. This is an issue of national importance.
It is.
The public wants answers. People are very angry about this. People feel, this is a public perception now, that these are pigs at the trough, that persons are enriching themselves due to a ministerial connection. That, I stress, is a public perception. People want answers. We want to know, did the government get value for money? Is the government still paying for this minister who has taken leave? We want to know who enabled this person.
Yeah.
In a rational democracy, when a government faces a crisis such as this, it has a press conference.
Yeah.
Because people are owed answers.
Yeah.
What are all these sub $10,000 payments? Why did they do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did they do it?
And if we have an understanding that if there's like $10,000 threshold, then within the ministry itself, there's certain people that review this, so it doesn't have to go to the Ministry of Finance. So there is more than one person involved in the knowledge that this took place.
Well,
at least from
ultimately,
understanding how the system works.
it's the accounting officer who was Dario Tapia at the time, and it is the financial officer, Mr. Alas, who is on leave. He's been put on administrative leave, but he has not been put on administrative leave for what happened at Ministry of Defense.
Oh.
I'm told it's for something else.
Uh-oh.
We don't have all the information. Again, we're lacking in information. But let's move it on because, we have to look at it in the bigger context.
Yeah, so let's talk about what happened with Florencio the last time and why he lost the defense portfolio in March.
On March 7th, elections were held. Florencio Marin Jr. was removed as Minister of Defense or given another portfolio assignment. This is the interview he did on Friday where he's dancing and saying, you have to leave it to the Auditor General. He was a substantive minister, right? Oscar Mira was Minister of State from 2020 to March 2025. I believe, based on factual information, that Florencio Marin was not reassigned the portfolio for the Ministry of Defense, as would have been normal after 5 years. Most persons were given the same portfolio. He was not reassigned the Ministry of Defense because of a number of sub $10,000 payments that were issued to a gun supplier while he was the minister. So the Prime Minister understands that this succession of sub $10,000 payments, these scores of sub $10,000 payments, the Prime Minister very well understands that that is an actionable offense in misgovernance. I believe, based on factual information, that is why the Prime Minister chose to not reassign Florencio Marin Jr. to the Ministry of Defense, because he became aware of a succession, a fleet, an armada of sub $10,000 payments made to a gun supplier. Persons I spoke to in the ministry in 2025 told me, we don't know what was paid for what. We don't know what was paid and what we got. They were investigating at the time. Because this is the thing, and the Auditor General has said this in the National Assembly, there are no source documents for so many of these transactions. Again, I repeat, that was 2016. She was reviewing. Spirits having flown since then. We are now in 2026. And I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to find what was being paid for anything. This is the purpose. This is often the purpose of doing all these sub $10,000 transactions, is that it's a straight transaction. And if you know the right people, you can get it done. But this is significant. Actionable, it is conspicuous, and it is a red flag for misgovernance when you see such a succession of sub $10,000 payments. It says that something is amiss and that there is a deliberate and consistent attempt to avoid scrutiny. That's what it says externally. Okay, maybe things were on the level in there, maybe they have all the working papers. I'm happy if they do, but I am telling you, when Florencio Marin Jr. was not reassigned that ministry, it is because there were concerns at the prime ministerial level about a number of sub $10,000 payments. So it was happening. And it didn't have to do with the Mira-related family businesses.
Yeah.
So it was happening. We are looking into the issue of these BDF uniforms, right? We have seen a supplier get paid $180,000 in a day in a succession of sub $10,000 payments for Altama boots. I suspect. I don't know what it was for. I called the gentleman, he didn't want to say. He couldn't say. He said he didn't have all the information at the time, the business owners. I am saying answers need to be gotten. I am told those boots were sold for a higher price than could have been gotten if it was put out to a competitive bid. That is what I am told. We are seeking answers, right? We are seeking answers. But my question is, how does it work? Let me explain.
Let's go. Yeah.
The budgets are inflated. The budgets are bloated. This is how it works. The budgets are bloated. So we'll get a budget for uniforms for $800,000. But we'll put out to public tender a contract for $400,000. After that, there is an amount left that no contract has been disbursed for. That's why you bloat the budget, because the remaining balance then becomes a slush fund for you to acquire things on an emergency basis. There are people in the government linked up to people in the private sector who love emergency basis. Emergency basis means any price, any supplier, we need it now. This is not uncommon in the pharmaceutical sector as well. Any price, any supplier, we need it now. Right? That is how it works. There are suppliers who you could order 4 tires from them, and they don't sell tires. Then go and go buy it right at the big tire dealer, the Mennonite one. Then go buy it, but they bill the government more for it because there's no competitive bid. There's no competitive bid. But it's emergency, we need it now. But this is a deliberate strategy to create a slush fund that can be used to enrich favored suppliers. The UDP had one. They had one in Belmopan under John Saldiva's reign. A business in Belmopan that they used to get anything related to vehicles, and the business did not sell those things. Right?
They're a subcontractor with the vehicle.
Right. They
They
then
just
buy it
source
from
it.
somebody else. I can't say that John Saldiva was involved. I'm just saying it was during that era. I am not saying that John Saldiva was involved. I'm just saying it's during the UDP era. There was a favor supplier in Belmopan. Didn't have his last name. But I'm just saying So, this is the system to create bloated budgets that give you leeway,
Yeah.
right? So, we get to the case of F.T. Williams,
Yeah, let's get to that case.
which is another
Mitsubishi?
And they sold
family.
the Ministry of Defense and Mitsubishi in 10 installments.
So let's
was
look
an
at this, right?
installment,
We received a screenshot on Friday evening and guys, we can show the one we received on Friday. It has a total of 164. What we got, the screenshots that we got for F.T. Williams and Associates, which is related to Mr. Mira by marriage. I believe the principal is married to his sister. Right? So F.T. Williams is a respected and acknowledged, well-known, well-established company as an electrical contractor. Right? They are, as I know them, and if you look up on the internet, that is what it will say. But what it raises a flag when a company like this is selling a Mitsubishi vehicle. Right? Now, I don't know if they bought two vehicles, one in November and one in December, or if they bought the vehicles in parts, right? and then Mr. Tapia and Mr. Alas
Put it
assemble it,
together.
Yeah.
the CEO and the financial officer assemble it,
Maybe we
but
check
it
it
is
out.
very suspicious.
IKEA.
Right? It's like an IKEA. You're buying IKEA vehicles. I think you buy, every time you pay an amount, you get a piece of the vehicle. Will they sell you a transmission today?
Yeah.
You want to buy the engine next week? So, if we could show the transactions again, these are transactions concentrated over 2 days, 10 transactions for $9,603 each. Now, look in the middle. When they were supplying the Ministry of Rural Development, it went over 10,000. It's just when they were applying the Ministry of Finance at the top, MOF 1354, 17,000. When they're supplying other ministries, it goes above the threshold, normal business. They know how to do normal business,
Yeah.
but we see a consistent pattern at the Ministry of Defense, right? We see a consistent pattern. It raises concerns when we see a company known to be a capable, highly regarded electric subcontractor or contractor selling a vehicle. When I spoke to the CEO, who was not the CEO at that time, on Friday, he said we did receive 2 Mitsubishi pickups at that time. So I don't know if it's a 1 or 2 Mitsubishi pickups, but they got $96,000 worth of vehicle in 10 installments. I cannot say that they did or did not get value for money, right? I don't know. We don't have that information, but it's certainly suspicious. Why if you're buying 2 vehicles, you don't just pay the block price for the 2 vehicles? But why? Because then you'll have to go to the contractor general. Then you'll have to go through the Ministry of Finance. So it's a deliberate and conspicuous and concerning attempt to avoid scrutiny.
Yes.
So I just want to go over what we reviewed from the records. F.T. Williams, there's total of 353 Smart 3 entries. We only saw 164. 14 were canceled. A total of $1.5 million of what we saw. And none above 10,000 from the Ministry of Defense. Right? Right? And the total supply to Ministry of Defense and BDF, 118,000. This is, again, only what we have seen. This is not the full picture, right? But I'm just saying that it's conspicuous that every time these invoices are made for the Ministry of Defense, they're under 10,000. It raises a flag, and it's a flag.
It's like the same number repeat, like 9,603.
Yeah, the
like
same
so many
numbers
times.
repeat. It's called threshold hugging. It hugs the threshold but never goes over it.
Yeah.
Moving along, we're doing good on time,
Yes.
guys.
Now let's talk about Andrew Box.
Oh my goodness, my hero, Andre Perez, my hero. Let me compare now. I will say here today, Andre Perez and Donald Trump. And I have great respect for Mr. Trump. Andre Perez, as a politician, no?
Okay.
Andre Perez and Donald Trump are on par. Not that they're both billionaires, but can we show the Andre box, guys? Do we have the Andre box? Last week, Mr. Perez got extremely defensive
Yeah.
when we brought up the fact, got very defensive. The man was huffing and puffing.
yeah.
When we brought up the fact that government coupons for grocery bags are redeemed at his niece's store. That is not AI. That is $100 worth $100. Look at it. Valid at Abe's grocery store only. Solamente. So do not come to us and I compare him to Mr. Trump.
Yes,
Mr. Trump, you know he wants a $250 bill.
He does.
Right? I think we have a picture of the proposed $250 bill, guys. Mr. Trump wants a $250 bill. I propose a $100 bill with Andre Perez's name on it because what I saw in those $100 is worthy of emulation, is worthy of institutionalization. So if Mr. Trump can have a $250 bill, Belize needs legal tender that is $100 with the face of the great, inimitable, peerless Andre Perez, Abner Andre Perez, to say his full name. Sir, he came to the press and he made a big puff and cry. He said, all times I will engage in what is accountable. Transparency is the name of the game. And I can be criticized, I can be attacked, no problem. But when you engage in malicious accusations, allegations, and you involve family members who are really innocent, it is really unfair. No, sir. This is your niece. There are two stores that I have found out on San Pedro who are suppliers. One is by his niece, the other is on the south side, a good PUP supporter, of course. But I am saying that it is you, Mr. Perez, in your wisdom, who has put your niece in the way of public scrutiny. The Andre Buck say only at Abe's store, only. See,
Yes.
visit Abe's store only.
Yeah.
That is what created the issue. You have created a monopoly, or a duopoly at best, for your niece and a politically loyal, another store that's politically loyal. The coupons, this is the apex of clientelism. This is what happens with political clientelism when it reaches a crisis. You start to issue the equivalent of legal tender with your beautiful face on it.
yeah.
This is what happens when clientelism reaches a crisis. This is the state's money, but I'm going to put my face on
That's
it
the thing, right?
so,
The
so
state's
that you
money,
know.
yeah.
It's the state's money.
It's not his
It's
money.
not your money.
Exactly.
That's not your money, sir. It's the state's money. You are going to affix your face to it so that people know I am your father. I am the provider. You are not the provider, sir. You are merely passing through the great intestine of public life. There's a word for that, but I won't go there. So I'm just saying, he raised a great hue and cry, puffed up his chest. He spat at the, I shouldn't say that. There was no spitting, but his words were so charged. He was so upset that we brought it out in public scrutiny. He should be upset at himself for doing something so crass.
It is.
Something so, look, man, the man, they wait for punks. He was waiting to punks on us. But he's the one who did something so crass
It is. Yeah.
that brought his own niece into harsh scrutiny. This is the thing. It's not okay. It's not okay.
No.
It's not okay to make sure that your family members are the ones who benefit from public pork.
Yeah.
It is not okay to put your face on a coupon given by the state to the poorest of the poor.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Yeah. It's an insult to human dignity too.
It's an insult to human dignity. Soy su padre.
See.
Either your pop. See it, yeah?
Yeah.
It is the crisis of clientelism. It is clientelism turned into idolatry.
Yeah. Sick.
So That's what it is.
That's what
But
it is.
I
Yep.
recommend, if Trump could get a $250 bill, please take George Price off the $100 bill
Oy.
and
I was
put
thinking-
Andre
We just
Perez.
get up on it though.
Yes,
We
no,
just
well,
get
it's
up.
time. It's been a good run.
There might be a statue of him soon then.
I would put it up in front of Channel 7
There
to
we-
see him every day. Good.
Let's move on
Yeah.
into what is the best hope for Minister Julius, and was he wrong to send the file to the DPP?
Yeah, so the new Minister of Home Affairs, interim, he says, 3 months. We'll see.
He makes it very clear.
He makes
I'm
it very clear,
temporarily
but
here.
you know how these things go. But I'm just saying, let's be very clear that when the Prime Minister made him the Minister of Home Affairs, I don't think he had a lot of options. I don't think he can't bring back Karim
Yeah.
to do it because he already removed him. He can't. Let's start with this. He only has 5 or 6 ministers who are able to handle a complex public-facing portfolio. 5 maybe. And Francis was out sick. If Francis never made out sick, he may get it. He may get it. My point is that he can't give Karim. Henry Charles Usher has already refused it,
It's not wanted yet.
right? So then you are left with high-functioning ministers, Anthony Mala, Julius Espat, Cordell Hyde, Francis Fonseca. Francis is out sick.
Yeah.
Cordell Hyde has his hands very full
Yeah.
with a public-facing ministry, which
Natural resources.
I can say the majority of the population is not, at all times not pleased with. That is the nature of natural
Yeah,
resources.
double one like that, yeah.
Yeah. So Anthony Mala perhaps does not have the temperament for it. And so it fell to the architect, to Julius Espat. So, you know, I think he means to do well. I think he's a capable manager. But I've seen it. I've been in it from the 90s. I've seen great and good men, smart, resourceful men. There's never been a woman yet. I've seen these persons. I've seen them rise and fall with the police. Dean Barrow. I've seen Ralph Fonseca. These have all been Minister of Police at one point.
Okay.
Dean Barrow, Ralph Fonseca, Jorge Espat. Doug Singh. They brought Doug Singh in from the private sector. He was the great savior. I am saying it is very hard to make a measurable difference because the crime problem did not happen today. It happened 25 years ago or 15 years ago. The crime you're seeing today, it really was born 15 years ago through conditions of social neglect, whatever. Then there are so many new pressures due to cartels, all these kinds of things. Crime is, it's hard to do well. I wish him well. I hope he does well. I think he's gotten a great start. But there are so many exogenous factors that really drive the public perception of citizen security that it is hard in the public's eyes to do well. One of the first things Julius Espat did was to do what I believe is the right thing. Direct the Commissioner of Police to send the cyberbullying file on Alberto August to the DPP. Now, this can be interpreted 2 ways. It can be interpreted as a wrong thing because we're on a slippery slope when politicians who have no responsibility for this start to take on DPP files. That is not the prerogative of the minister. Dean Barrow, I recall when he was police minister, was bitterly and fairly criticized for it in the 90s when he said, I have the DPP file and I am reviewing it. That is not the domain or the purview of the Minister of Police. Now, in this case, Mr. Espat never said, I have the DPP file. I simply directed that it go here. The concern can fairly be raised. So then you direct DPP files now then. So then, will you eventually direct that a file not go to the DPP? This is a slippery slope. When a minister starts to say, I will make the decision on that file to the DPP, I do not think that is the case with Julius Espat.
No.
I believe he had to take corrective action because the police acted wrongly. The cybercrime unit regularly consults the DPP, regularly consults its new legislation. It's a different kind of legislation. And they are in constant communication. In this case, they didn't consult the DPP because the commissioner of police has a problem saying no. He should have said no, 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 this no makes sense. But they proceeded with the charge where the complainant was the minister. A manifest, a ticklish situation that raises an inherent conflict of interest. That's the point at which you say, let's put a pause on this.
Yeah.
Can we consult with the DPP first? Can we get an independent opinion on this? Instead, he filed a complaint Friday, Minister Oscar Mira. And on Saturday, they picked up Alberto August. They searched his home. It was clearly a Gestapo move. It was a Gestapo move. We couldn't abduct him like we did Budna. This is what we chose to do instead. It's a Gestapo move. And they were wrong to do it. So I commend the minister for taking an appropriate course of action and saying, let's do the right thing. There's a conflict of interest. Let the DPP decide. That's what would have been done, should have been done in the first place, but that's not what was done because we have a commissioner of police who I believe wanted to please the minister and did not have the ability to say no. We can't do that. Not yet. Make the complaint. You're entitled to do that.
Yeah.
But we
Let's pass it on.
cannot on our own make a decision on this. The DPP must decide.
Yeah.
An independent voice must decide. That is where the matter lies now. We will see what the DPP, in her judgment, decides. I have implicit confidence in the judiciousness of her office and the integrity of her office, and I'm sure the right thing will be done. But this Alberto August situation is the story, as I have said, the whole unraveling of the mystery of the Mira millions, etc. That is the genesis of it. So we will see. But we wish the minister the best. But I hope that is the last file that he will have to say send to the DPP. He did that as corrective action because the commissioner did, in my opinion, or the police department, did the wrong thing. Let's move on.
Last one, Jules.
Elude and Alan, will there be a convention?
Will there be a convention? There will be a convention, I believe. Let's go into the
Okay.
genesis of it. I believe, based on multiple reports I have received, that the Prime Minister spoke to Eliud Miller and he told him that he did not tell him to stand down. He told him that I have been urged to tell you that Alan, in 2024, Alan Pollard wanted to challenge Mayor Bernard Wagner. He was made to step down. I don't think it was a nice conversation. I think he was told, do not challenge Bernard Wagner. He did not challenge Bernard Wagner in 2024 because of that. In exchange, as a reward, he was allowed to go uncontested onto the mayoral slate, the city council slate. He did not have to go to convention, which I believe was, I said it here those many years ago. Gosh, I'm now quoting myself. But I said it here that he made a mistake. Because if you do all that, well, make you face a convention. But let's be clear, conventions are costly, right? They cost you money. So, I believe that Eamon Courtney, who is a staunch supporter of Alan Pollard, I believe, I don't know what influence the Deputy Prime Minister, Cordell Hyde, exercised. There are people saying that it's the DPM who asked the Prime Minister to speak to Eliud. I don't know what influence he had, but I do not believe it was something that came from Alan Pollard himself. I believe Alan Pollard is prepared to face
He's
a
been
convention.
saying that he wants.
I believe these are people looking out for him who applied the pressure on the Prime Minister, or who urged the Prime Minister, not applied pressure, who urged the Prime Minister to tell Eliud, boy, you might want to consider stepping down. But the Prime Minister did not compel Eliud to step down because we know Eliud is a good and loyal soldier. If you may tell Eliud, walk in a traffic front of a vehicle. Eliud, no, I'm kidding. He did not tell Eliud to step down, and Eliud will not step down. There will, I believe, I'm certain, or I'm fairly certain, there will be a convention to decide the PUP candidate for mayor of Belize City. It will be very interesting. We know that Eliud has a lot of institutional support within the PUP. The councillors support him. Various big constituencies support him. But, you know, I believe as a raw politician, I believe that Alan is a superior politician in terms of having an organic relationship with voters.
Okay.
But Eliud is obviously highly functional, a high-functioning politician who is able to gain the support of people at multiple levels, but people at the highest level in the party. He's the darling of people at the highest level in the party. I believe the Prime Minister favors him, and I will go back to a fated day in January of this year when BTL was to take a vote. The BTL Board of Directors on which Alan Pollard sits sits as a Social Security representative, was to take a vote on the whole SpeedNet acquisition, and the cable thing was still bundled in there at the time, and the two Social Security directors did not show up. Of the three, Chandra Kansina resigned the night before, or the evening before, and Imogen Habet didn't show up. Alan Pollard was the only one who showed up, and it is my information that he asked, better we hold off. I don't think that went over well with the Prime Minister. Just my feeling. Maybe more than a feeling, but I don't think that went over well with the Prime Minister. So I don't think the Prime Minister is a big fan of Alan Pollard. I know he respects him as a politician, but I think that most of the higher-ups in the party favor Eliud Miller, and that's the great skill of Eliud Miller. So it will be a really interesting race, and we will see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, that's it. Man, we still took long.
But it was properly done, Jules.
Yeah, it was
I
properly
never gone.
Yeah, you
you
I'm
did
done with
also
that.
well.
I'm
You
done
were
with
very
that.
calm.
I'm done with my excesses. I am now an even-tempered. Equanimity is my middle name.
Yeah.
When you see
certain
me,
topics. You
no,
know,
I will
think-
not
I
be
think
triggered
the-
anymore.
I think
You could say certain names, and I would just say, I wish them well.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I would just like to say maybe it's the full moon that affects you different, you know?
That's
Because
true.
today's
The full moon, it may be. I know I'm a lunatic, so it may be lunar.
Maybe. That's a good
So,
one. But
with
thank you,
that,
yes.
we've finally come to the ending of the
A
beef,
very good one.
which a very good one, very calm one.
Very calm. That's
Very
me.
nice. A
That's
lot of
the new
persons
me.
are putting in their comments when it comes to everything and showing their support for the different topics. We do have a beautiful sunrise, and I'll ask her to guess where it's from.
Okay. Man, I don't know. That one looked like Cayo.
Yeah,
it's Cayo. Okay.
this is from Cody's place.
Cody's place. Okay.
Yeah, in San Ignacio. So
Beautiful.
you were there. So this is from Hassak, and so we thank you so much for this submission. I like it. It's a good chill vibe. It's a good view. It's a good ambience.
Yeah.
And we do have a birthday
birthday
shout out
shout-out.
also to dive into. We have Brian's son, and this is Bren J. Castillo. His birthday is today, and we just want to wish him a happy, blessed, amazing birthday in every way, shape, and form. You know, he started celebrating from last night because his boss came in and they started playing music for him and everything from, I think, Boss Style or something like that. So all that happened. So wishing you an amazing, fantabulous birthday, Bren J. May it be filled with all of the wonders of a new chapter of exploring and discovering and learning yourself even more and making a mark in every single space that you go. Happy blessed birthday.
Yes.
With that, we've come to the ending of our beef and our conversation this morning. We're gonna go to our commercial break to pay the bills, and then we get back. Stay tuned, guys.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
The roads of Belize connect us all. Riders, drivers, families, friends. Every day begins with a little routine and the confidence that life's journeys are protected. From school drop-off through the daily grind and everything in between, each with different roads ahead, yet one common goal: to arrive safely. Atlantic Insurance stands with Belize's riders and motorists with affordable protection, support, and peace of mind for the journey ahead. For the roads we share and the lives we protect, Atlantic Insurance is by your side, ensuring you from life's unexpected. Atlantic Insurance, ensuring you from life's unexpected.
The next station is not just a place, it's the vacation capital of the world, the Mexican Caribbean. Do you know why we are the capital of vacations? Because no other place on earth brings together so many ways to vacation in one single destination. From rest to adventure. From nature to culture. From luxury to freedom. Every vacation imaginable, except snow, and we plan to keep it that way. Mexican Caribbean, the vacation capital.
These charter mints aren't from
We're navigating along the coast.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Sheree Halsell,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indira Craig.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Good morning, Sunup on 7 family. Welcome back to your Monday episode. Just before the commercial break, Renata and I had a great conversation with Jules on the Morning Beef. Definitely, the Monday Morning Beef sets us into what can you expect on tonight's newscast, but definitely conversations we carry out throughout the rest of the week. We move on to our first guest conversation, and right now we're going to be talking about an upcoming basketball camp. And joining us on our couch, we have Coach Roscoe Reese joining us. Mr. Reese, good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Good morning.
How is your energy this Monday, 1 to 10?
10.
10?
Yeah, 10 on a Monday.
What's the secret to be at an energy level 10 on a Monday?
I think because it's summertime and I'm a school teacher, so I'm on holiday.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That
You
makes
say
a lot
that.
of sense.
Joining you also, Mr. Roscoe, we have Ahmad El Amin, coordinator of the basketball camp this year. How are you, Mr. Ahmad?
Fine.
Yeah? What's your energy level today?
I would say a 10 as well.
A 10 as well?
However, for different reasons. Of course, it's the adrenaline rush. The camp is near, starting Wednesday. The players are coming in today. They're already on the plane coming as we speak. So, the adrenaline kicks in and the energy level is boosted.
Definitely.
Right.
I like that.
It's
So
about
there's
to go.
international people coming in for this basketball camp.
Definitely.
All right. So let's find out more details about it, right?
Yes. So what's taking place? I know this is the third one we're having. So obviously the first two went well enough that we can be able to continue this overall transaction and movement and everything. So let's talk about that, Coach Roscoe.
Well, the Ballin' Like Her camp was started up with my good friend Ahmad here. His cousin actually played Division I basketball as a female athlete. And through the Belize District Basketball Association, as well as the Basketball Federation, there's a mandate to push more basketball initiatives for young girls and females. So through FIBA basketball, they want us to find ways to incorporate young ladies, young girls to play basketball, to play the sport. So we came up with the Balling Like Her basketball camp. This is the third year in a row that we're doing it. And we have 3 female college athletes that are giving their time, their resources, their energy to come and motivate, to come and teach, to come and inspire the young girls that you too can be a basketball player just like the boys. So I think it's a great initiative, and we're glad that these ladies are coming in to inspire the young girls.
I'm curious, so like, what challenges from your experience as a basketball coach are, limiting girls' participation in basketball, and how does Balling Like Her, like addresses those challenges to say we are creating the space for more females to participate?
I think the biggest challenge is we're lacking in coaching all around. So we need more female coaches to be around the girls. Nothing wrong with having a male coach around the girls, but I feel like parents would feel more comfortable to see a female coach in the arena. So having these ladies be in the building, having the knowledge and the experience that they have, it kind of motivates and gives the girls hope that, hey, I could be a basketball athlete.
Right. I can see where having a female coach can also like allow them to feel represented, to be like, okay, like if this woman can do it, then I can do it too. Because I feel like they understand each other to like on a feminine level, you know, like to be able to say like, I connect with you and I want to be able to excel. That's exciting to hear. So 3 coaches are coming in.
Yeah, 3 former college athletes. Now they're professional basketball players. I think 2 of them actually went overseas to play in Europe.
Nice.
So it shows that you could also make a living off of it too. You go to school, you get a scholarship, you get your education free of cost. All you got to do is make good grades, and then you could like turn your career into a pro.
Definitely.
So we're seeing the pictures here, and they look like everyone's having a great time. I want to talk a little bit just about, the past years, how it was, what was the feedback like? How many girls did we have? My chance, Mr. Amadi, would you want to share with that?
Our first year was, it started with a bang. We had roughly over 50 participants, female participants. So the Belize Civic Center was quite full with female trying and putting in their efforts to participate in the venture. So that motivated us to try to continue it, Hopefully we get those same numbers this year. We've had online just under, I think, 30 registered participants. And usually on the day when it starts, we have more walk-ins,
Yeah. People, for some reason, like to be last minute for some reason. But it's a good thing when at least they know they have the space that they can walk in and still access the advantage of having these amazing women come in to teach them.
Yeah.
And I know that this time around, we're having it in Cayo and in Belize City. So we're kind of giving that stretch of allowing more persons to get that access if they can't make it to the Civic Center in that sense. And we're having it in a different spot too.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about, the change in locations for access.
So the camp starts on July 1st, which is Wednesday, and the first day of the camp is going to be in Cayo at the Victor Galvez Stadium. So we have contacted Karim Juan from the Cayo Basketball Association. So they're going to have a nice amount of girl participants in Cayo that are coming out. And through the Minister Mahler, he's provided us with transportation to take the girls and the parents from Belize City that want to go to Cayo on Wednesday for the day, for the camp. And then on Thursday and Friday, we will be at the hub from 9 a.m. in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. So if you guys want to come out and interview some of the girls, interview some of the ladies, feel free to do so. We're asking if there are any female coaches that have time or any females that want to be a coach, want to come and learn, feel free to come over to the hub as well. You get hands-on learning experience from myself, from the college girls that are coming in. So I think it would be a great experience for anybody who wants to learn how to teach and how to develop the sport of basketball. Feel free to come out and join.
Okay, so if I'm gathering right, there's still opportunity for people to sign up
Yes.
to Spain summer camp. Okay,
Yes.
can you share with us any instructions or details? How can people
Well,
do that?
we have a flyer out. It's on the Belize District basketball page. You could scan a QR code and just sign up. The QR code takes you straight to the Google form. All right, you sign up, fill out the information, and come out.
Is there any cost for it?
No, these camps are free of cost. The reason why we try to make camps free of cost is because we know a lot of parents are it's hard to find the money to pay for a camp. Sometimes camps are expensive. So we try to get sponsorship and we try to get funding to ease the burden off of parents, and you just send your children for all the knowledge and the teaching that we have for them. So if there are any businesses, any government entities, the women's department that would want to donate something to the cause, we're still open for some donations. Still room for some water and some fruit snacks for these young ladies as well. So if you want to reach out, feel free to contact us, 605-5703, or you could go on Facebook and look for the Belize District Basketball Association. You could send us a message there. And on Instagram, there's a Balling Like Her Instagram page. So you can find us on Instagram as well.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I love it. For persons out there that, say we're getting our numbers trickling in, remind them why it's so important to engage the girls and allow them to get an opportunity like this to have one of these camps or go to one of these camps.
Well, like the coaches usually reiterate every year when we do these interviews, it's more than basketball. They have opportunity to learn life skills and all these other sorts of things from people who have been through and has the experiences, on a higher level. So it is very important for them to get this first-hand opportunity from these athletes if they aspire not just to be basketball players, but for anything great in life. We have one of the players, Lovely. She went as far as playing international in Europe. We have Cheyenne, she's professional. She went pro as well. Then I think Rebecca, she ventured into teaching. So it gives you a lot of opportunity as a participant.
And then what are the ages once again? I don't
It's like
remember.
7 years up.
7 years up.
Yep, 7 years up.
And
7 years up.
So we're just opening it for 7 and up. You can be able to come. We are going to put the number in the chat. Of course, the flyer is going to be posted for persons to stay tuned. Wednesday, we're going to be in Cayo, and there's going to be transportation provided if you are from the city that want to make it to Cayo. But if you are in Cayo, just show up to and the registration is going to have the QR code on the flyer. And then, of course, the hub is the Thursday and the Friday for this week. Free of cost, guys. There's going to be
Just
snacks.
as a reminder as well, for those who want to just show up on Wednesday, can you let them know the location we will be leaving from?
Yeah, Wednesday we want to leave from the Marion Jones Stadium where the National Sports Council is at 7:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So if you're a parent and a participant, reach out, show up on time. The buses will be there, and we'll travel to Cayo, and we'll come back right after.
Very good.
Okay.
And for the session in Belize City, are you expecting the same person to show up twice, or is it two different groups that you're hosting?
No, I think some of the same participants that go to Cayo from the city, they'll come
So they
the
could go
camp.
all 3 days.
Yes, they could go all 3 days.
And just come and have a great time. What they need to bring is just
Just come dressed to play sports. Come
That's
in
it.
your athletic gear. Come in your basketball gear, your tennis shoes. your sport clothes, bring a dry shirt, because you're definitely gonna sweat and get a workout.
Yeah.
And yeah, just prepared to have fun, be prepared to meet some new friends, be prepared to learn from the international ladies, and just have a great time playing basketball as a young girl.
We love it. And again, this is a free basketball camp for girls ages 7 and up if you're wondering where your child is going to be. And it's going to be almost the full day because I think you've mentioned in Belize City it goes up until 2 p.m. We're leaving on Wednesday at 7:30. And forget, where are we leaving from again?
Marion Jones.
Marianne Jones. So at 7:30, go at Marianne Jones. Parents, you're allowed to come too. You know, take your child and have a great time. They're gonna bring you back. So that's all gonna be afforded for you. And of course, snacks and everything is gonna be provided for the kids. Great time for them to just enjoy themselves. If
Need
you
a safe, healthy space.
safe, healthy space to make friends, to learn from professionals that have been in the spaces, that know, you know, the challenges, but know also the successes and the triumphs that come from being, you know, a female athlete and everything.
And also, Coach Brown is going to be starting up an all-girls camp on Saturdays. Yeah, so every Saturday, from last week Saturday, girls can go to the Hub Resource Center. Every Saturday from like 9 in the morning till 12 noon, they're going to have an all-girls basketball camp starting for all girls for ages 7 up. So if you're a girl in Belize City and you really want to learn basketball, reach out to the Hub, reach out to Coach Rupert Brown, and you can sign up to be a part of the all-girls basketball camp.
I love it.
Very
I love it.
I guess like all this information about these opportunities, you can find them on the Facebook page, right? Belize District Basketball.
Check out the Belize District Basketball Association Facebook page, where you can find all updates on whatever is happening with youth basketball.
Very good. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today to extend this invitation for any girls 7 and up that's interested in learning more about basketball, connecting with other peers to join you in San Ignacio or Belize City this week. Definitely a great opportunity for everybody to go ahead and have fun. As we wrap up, Mr. Ahmad, any last words you'd like to share with our viewers?
Well, we just want to encourage people to support, even if you're not playing. This is a great opportunity for Belizean female athletes. So we want to encourage everyone to support us, whether it's through donation, whether it's showing up and, you know, supporting the females physically, cheering for them, motivating them. It is very beneficial for all involved, you know.
100%.
Yeah.
And come out and ball like a girl, guys. They have amazing t-shirts. It's going to be an amazing time for our young people to share the space, hone in upon their skills, and just have a great time.
Yeah.
It's summer. What are you going to be doing? You're going to be balling like a girl. So with that, we're going to send you guys off on your next commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
The next station is not just a place, it's the vacation capital of the world, the Mexican Caribbean. Do you know why we are the capital of vacations? Because no other place on Earth brings together so many ways to vacation in one single destination. From rest to adventure. From nature to culture. From luxury to freedom. Every vacation imaginable, except snow, and we plan to keep it that way. Mexican Caribbean, the vacation capital.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning. the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
The roads of Belize connect us all. Riders, drivers, families, friends. Every day begins with a little routine and the confidence that life's journeys are protected. From school drop-off through the daily grind and everything in between, each with different roads ahead, yet one common goal: to arrive safely. Atlantic Insurance stands with Belize's riders and motorists with affordable protection, support, and peace of mind for the journey ahead. For the roads we share and the lives we protect, Atlantic Insurance is by your side, insuring you from life's unexpected. Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
Muy buenos dias, Sunup on 7 family. Welcome back to your Monday episode. We move on straight with excitement to our next conversation because we have Fulltech in the house and they have so many great things to talk about as they celebrate their 34th anniversary. And joining us on our couch, we have Senior Marketing and Communications Executive Hector Molina joining us. Hector, good morning. It's been a while you haven't been on the couch.
I know. You've been doing amazing things, so you come back with all of the surprises.
Been very, very busy. To be honest, with the different things that we could do at Fulltech. So that has been one of the reasons, but we will try to come back again.
Very good. But it's great to have you because you're coming here with excitement. We're talking about the 34th anniversary of Fulltech. So we're going to get into all those details very soon. But let's also introduce Janelle Flowers, who's joining us. Janelle, you're the marketing representative of Fulltech.
Right.
Good morning to you also. How is your energy level today, 1 to 10?
It's a 10.
It's a 10?
We have lone 10s on the floor. From this morning,
yes,
the previous conversation, I'm like, I love that.
I would like to believe that it's a full moon.
I think so.
Yes,
whatever
you agree?
makes you sleep
I love
good
it.
at night,
I love
guys.
it.
Then
I love people that
sure.
connect with the moon. Yes. But thank you so much for joining us today. Excitement at Fulltech.
Right.
July is going to be full of greatness.
Yeah,
And Fulltech a love party.
Yeah. July is like our most busiest month of the year. It's packed with different activities, our anniversary raffle, Customer Appreciation Day, Fun Friday. There's a whole list of different stuff. But going back to one of the things that you said, we not being here is because we've been very busy. This year we started off with, in January with a collab with Dell, where we did a forum on cybersecurity, cyber resilience. On the next following month, which was February, we did some other activities too as well. February and March, collab with another partner, which is Next Solutions, and we did a workshop where we went to two schools we started with, SGSC, and we did as well CCC in Corozal. And we did a workshop which provided them hands-on experience on networking infrastructure, because you do a lot of theory here in Belize, but you don't do the hands-on experience. We took the kits, we donated the kits, we provided experience to them. We went to Spanish Lookout, and I mean, I could go on and on with the different activities.
Okay.
We just had a forum with another partner called Trimble, and this was on geospatial and infrastructure solutions. So lots of things that we do
I
at
did not know
Fulltech.
Fulltech would do these things other than selling devices,
Yeah.
but you're going and building capacity of your partners, or I guess your customers also, but also you're coming with the tools and say, we're teaching you this,
Yes.
but we also have the
Correct.
products that are going to help you.
Yeah,
That's very
so
good. to
because
know.
we just don't sell the products. We
love
actually
that.
sell solutions and as well expert support.
All right.
That is our difference, right? Anybody could sell a product, but the expert support is the difference. So, for example, our forum, which we had just recently, I would say almost 2 weeks ago, we had Trimble come in. We brought in the equipment. We showed how the equipment worked.
Okay.
So this forum wasn't just about insight; it was also about hands-on experience.
I love that.
And we're hoping to replicate that again going forward, and we have more activities like those for our customers, for the community, again to give back in some type of way to develop experts here in Belize, right?
All right. So
For these different solutions.
in that regard, I'm going to say you're allowed to, be seasonal here because you're doing great
you're doing
things.
so much stuff. So
Which I love
it's
to hear.
fine. And we're excited
Yeah.
when we hear he was like, oh,
That's
you did
true.
this.
That's true. In that regard, my question is, for people that want to participate in those opportunities to build their capacity, how do they go ahead and connect
So
with you?
we normally target it based on solutions. So I try to give attention to all our partners. We have so many partners, so many brands. I mean, just to start with, we're a Dell Platinum partner, Lenovo Platinum partner, HP Power partner. We're a partner with Vertiv, APC, Trimble, Cisco, Fortinet. I mean, like it's so much
The list
partners
will
that
go
I
on.
I try to look at it more of a if I could mesh them together. For example, I'm planning something. I don't want to say much, but something with power and storage. So I try to combine them so you could think about business continuity.
I see.
Disaster recovery. More I look at it as a solution rather than just a piece of brand, but combining those different solutions that complement each other to help businesses do more.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But you have to be able to connect it with what you're doing too and be able
Correct.
to reflect and see how this really is going to be uplifting you for further notice. So that I like that idea of you guys.
This is
bringing
why
it.
we're the #1 tech and solution company in Belize, We provide all these great.
You top girl, period. This is why we're here. Because we're doing all this stuff.
Yes, yes,
And we're at
absolutely.
34. We're at 34 anniversary.
34, yeah. We started in 1992, and it was a duo of a husband and wife,
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Fuller. And it started not here in Belize, but started in Texas. And then they came to Belize and brought these. They started first, I believe, with accounting solutions, AccuBanker, like the money counters, and we installed the first ATM and different stuff here in Belize first, and then we get into the more expanding the portfolio of solutions.
They should have a museum soon.
Yeah.
That would be super cool.
It's sad that we couldn't document everything. I mean, like have pictures to go back, because we used to build our own PCs here in Belize. Before we started to be a partner with Dell, we started to create our own PCs that we distributed, and they had their own list of different names. I don't recall them, but yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot that
Maybe that's homework for next year. Because next year is going to be the 35th year. You're going to be like, look at what we've done throughout the years. That could be
That is the
a cool
idea.
project.
Very soon. That's going to be one of the
There we
ideas.
go.
Thank you for the idea.
We're-
And we're going to be here for it when you guys do it too, right?
Yes.
So it's going to be
Give us a walkthrough
exciting.
of the history of food
Yes,
tech.
that would be
be
fun.
exciting. Yeah.
So, excitement, anniversary, raffles, what's going on? Because I hear we start today, and I hear there's numerous different, amazing prizes and amazing partners that are making it possible to even have this in the first place.
Correct. Yeah. So July is to us, besides it's our celebration month, it's also about our customers, giving back to our customers in terms of prizes, raffles, enablement. There's a whole lot. And first to start with, so we're starting our anniversary raffle, which we have 18 prizes this year. 18 prizes for you to win something off that, right? And that wasn't done because of us alone. It was thanks to the support of our partners here locally and as well internationally.
Okay.
Right?
16
16 partners are from
partners.
Right.
Okay. So Janelle, tell us, how do people get the opportunity to enter into this raffle?
Okay, so you have to spend 50 or more to get a ticket. So if you spend 200, that's 4 tickets.
Okay.
Yes. So you can either purchase from our Belize branch, our Belmont branch, or online, and as well as our service department. For those who purchase online, we normally fill it out for you, and we normally take a picture and we send it
Very good.
to show that we did fill out your tickets, and we put it in the raffle.
Okay.
Right.
So are you gonna tease us about what can people win?
Yes, of course. So you can win from a 65-inch TV.
Oh,
That's
wow.
our grand prize this year. Laptops, smart home packages. We have Linksys 4-pack mesh router set. We have overnight stays at luxury resorts.
Oh, wow.
Family adventure trips. It's a whole lot. If I could have participated, I definitely would.
Like, I work here. I'm not allowed to do it, but I'm telling you guys, it's amazing.
I get you. I feel the same way when we do giveaways here. I'm like, if I
It's
could
totally
participate.
amazing this year. 18 prizes.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
the fact
Right.
that, there's something for everybody.
Right.
So you have to be coming out and spending your $50 for every chance getting a ticket. And I love the fact that the more you spend, the more opportunities and chances you get. And it's not just like one prize, like you said, 18. So if I never win today, tomorrow is another day.
And throughout the month, we do have promotions that are going to come soon. So this will help customers come in and,
You're
get
saving
those
and you're getting a
chances.
ticket
Yes.
too as well.
Saving and you're getting a ticket. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So
And just to give our partners their recognition, because I
Please
want to give
do.
my partners their recognition.
sure, yes.
We have HP who collabed with us. We have Ian Anderson Resort here in Belize. We have Linksys, we have Epson, we have Island Magic Villas, we have Madisco, we have Grace Kennedy. What are the other ones that we have?
We have Blue Reef, we have Myanmar, we have Best Western Plus, we have
Belizean Dreams.
Belizean Dreams.
Okay.
Right. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Because, people connect with what you guys are bringing to the table. So it's easy to have partners in that way because they know what you present.
Yes.
Correct.
So it
And
works
it also goes hand in hand that we can promote these businesses in Belize and internationally. Right.
yeah.
So I also...
So throughout the month, people will be accumulating these tickets to be raffled on the 31st of July.
Yeah, so
Did I get it
on
correct?
Friday, we're going to be doing the drawing date. And when we normally do the drawing date, we do it live on Facebook so people can see we getting it done. We normally do it around 4 p.m.
Okay.
And we get staff involved too as well to help pull out the tickets
You have
live.
a ticket for something where you want, but you have to be for somebody else.
Yes.
But it's very exciting. I mean, 18 prizes, so if you don't win one, I mean, there is a chance that you can hopefully win something down the road.
Definitely.
And all you need is one ticket, right? You don't really need a lot. One ticket. You'd be surprised some of the people that, I always like to interview, like, what do you buy?
Yes.
You know, what did you came to purchase on that day? And some people's like, I literally just came in to purchase an ink. You just came to purchase one ink and you win the ticket. Then there's people that purchase a laptop, something bigger of value and have lots of tickets, and it's not always about volume, but it's sometimes their luck. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
exciting.
Wow. All right.
So,
So this is just one of the things that we have our customer
I
appreciation
was just that
day.
one to get because I know you guys are very big on customers too. So how we're appreciating our customers, what's going down?
So the customer appreciation day for this year is the 17th. It's a Friday. We always do it on a Friday. We have some partners that are going to join us. I don't want to say as yet. I'll be sharing the details on our page.
There's a lot of
Okay.
secrets. There's a lot of secrets.
No, because that creates the
I agree.
And
I'm fully here for it.
normally what we do for July, we have, besides refreshments, there's a spin the wheel that we normally do in the store. So you're purchasing, you're getting your tickets, right? You're saving on deals, and you also can win a prize. So we have a merch set aside, different type of merch that you can win during the purchase time. And as well, I mean, there's going to be a whole lot of different activities that I'm not going to say as yet again.
And that day, we normally do double the tickets.
Yeah, we do normally double the ticket. So like we're saying, every purchase, $50 purchase get you a ticket. On that one day, you get two. So you
Wow,
could say
so people
for
do
every
gotta show up
25
on that day.
You could almost say for every $25 you're getting a ticket.
Yes.
And saving again, because with the partners that we have collab this year, we have those some specific products from their brand at a wow price, like up to 30% off. And those wow price, they could take advantage of it, save again, win something either through the raffle or as well through the little spin the wheel that we have.
And we do want to encourage customers that we do ship countrywide. So if you can't make it in store at our Belize City or Belmont branch, you can always message us. We will process your order and we will ship it through our local couriers.
Very good.
Perfect. So you don't
Okay.
there's no excuse.
No.
Yeah.
There's none.
No excuse, and you can get
But
something.
then
'Cause actually, we brought some gifts for you guys. So this is just to show you some of the little merch that you can win. I believe this one is medium, so this one is for you, Miss Renata.
Yay!
And then I brought one for Brent too as well. And as you can see here, we have
Your
our
different
partners here
partners.
flexing at the back.
yeah.
So we always get our partners included on our T-shirts when we do the.
This is a nice logo. Well,
30, 40 years. It looks very thick.
yeah. I love it.
Okay, so definitely would encourage people to join you on the 17th because you said you get the opportunity to get 2-for-1 tickets and raffles. There's discount. There's spin the wheel.
There's prizes. Through the spin the wheel. I mean, there's merch from us, merch from our partners, HP, and the different partners that collaborate with us, Dell, as well. So I mean, drop by. There's again refreshments. You can get a little something to munch on. You're saving. Having a good time.
I
love this.
What time does the appreciation day start?
So we normally start. We open at 8, but we normally start around 8:30 because you want to set up and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at 8:30 you could see safely. We are ready, and it's here in Belize City. On 831 Coney Drive, and as well, it's going to be replicated in Belmopan. So it's also happening for our Belmopan people. So you're in Belmopan City. As well, you can drop by at the Full Tech Belmopan branch and take advantage of the promotion, or of the customer appreciation day, right?
That. Okay, so now let's jump in to talk about the Fun Friday.
Yes.
Janelle, let's tell us about it.
So for every Friday in the month of July, we have a Fun Friday for our social media pages. So this week we have our review giveaway on Facebook. You can like our page, follow us, post a positive review of your experience at Full Tech, and you automatically get entered into raffle. And you can tag a friend this year so that they can also see the post to win, and that gives you an extra entry into the raffle.
So that's a bonus. So
Right, that's a
example,
bonus.
Kevin, you could go and like the page, follow, share, and you tag Renata, and Renata automatically, she's entered, you're entered, and if she wants to go and tag another friend, then they're entered again. So
right.
Okay,
so it's
tag me.
All right.
and the giveaway is a nice surge. It's a
Right.
4-outlet surge. It's a smart 4-outlet surge. So you could connect it with, if you're familiar with the Amazon Echo Dot, with Alexa, and then you could be like, turn on the fan, turn off the fan, and stuff like that, right?
Watch Kevin's face is
and
like,
as well, you could control
don't
it
tell
from
me
your
to
phone.
tell my house what
Right.
to do.
Yeah, so that's what we're giving away.
So every week there is another prize. It comes out. This one came out last week Friday, so we're gonna be drawing the winner this Friday. And same as this Friday, we'll be launching the other social media.
Oh, so it's like the weekend, the week.
Right.
We
so
give you a whole week.
A whole week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm still like, that surge caught my attention. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
I have one at home. I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I bet you could tell if he love you back. Like, I'm just saying, it's nice high tech now. It does what it needs to do, and that's the convenience
I
that
love
they're
that.
providing for birds.
That is
out
true.
there.
That is true. I absolutely love it.
You better
Okay.
talk me, Kev. I play these games.
Yeah, we can win the surge protector, right?
What I'll come to your house and say, put on the lights, put on the fan. Well, I did the full 9 yards, and I don't worry about nothing when people like.
All right, so let's do a quick recap. We've discussed the 34th anniversary raffle, your customer appreciation day, your Fun Friday. Is there anything that we missed that you really like?
So when it comes to, again, July is going to be packed with different stuff, and we're just starting it up. We're kind of giving like a preview of what is going to come. Because, I mean, we're starting the raffle now, and we're still in June, right?
Yes.
So the raffle was to originally start on the 1st of July, but we are starting it from today.
So don't have all the excitement. It have to happen now.
Yeah, you just come in from
Wait.
starting today. You get your tickets accumulated. We'll also have some amazing deals. I could tell you there are packages that are going to be focused like for back to school. For those, we actually started our back to school with some dads and grads promos, and those are released on our page. And if you're still looking for a laptop for your student, for a grad, for either high school or going farther, we have those laptops at amazing deals. I mean, we have packages starting as low as $799. And they're not just the basic computers. These are the computers that are, ideal for online learning in today's modern world, right? Because we're using Microsoft Teams. We're not just, using it basically. We're using it for more than what we used to do before.
And we always try to bundle it with basic necessities like bags, mouse, Microsoft 365, because these are stuff they actually need right in school. So we
That's
always
perfect
try to
pair.
give
Yeah.
our customers what they're paying for.
So just to add, so people don't realize this, right? But when you purchase a laptop, you're purchasing just the product itself. 365, which is Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Publisher, it's like Netflix. It's a subscription base, right? They do have the one-time purchase, which has its advantage and has a disadvantage. But what I'm trying to get is that, you know, it's something that you need to get with the purchase of a laptop. And we have it too at Full Tech, right? And we normally put these on specials, and sometimes we do package bundles where you can get it at one cost rather than purchasing it separately, right? And you get to do some additional saving.
Okay.
Yeah. And printers are up to school too as well. We got those on promotion. So they could drop by to our, either the store physically or as well check online, and we'll be posting it there.
In that regard, Hector, can you share what's your online platform that people can go and
Sure. They
see what
could.
you have available?
So when you think about IT, think Full Tech, right? First of all, think tech, think Full Tech. And you could WhatsApp us. You could send us a message on Facebook, Instagram. You could send us an email. You could go to our website at fulltech.com.bz, and you could request a quote, for example, to as well through that.
Okay, very well.
And I mean, there's a whole lot of ways that they could reach out to us. They could call us directly to as well. There's a 223-3226 for Belize City, and there's 822-0482 for Belmont.
Very good.
So they could either call us, WhatsApp us, message us, anything when they think about technology, think Full Tech.
I like that. So then any last words from you?
Of course, we do encourage our customers to stay in tune with our social media platforms. We will be posting everything up there, from deals to our Fun Fridays to our drawing, our raffle. There's much to come. July is a full hot month. So,
We're having a party. We're having a party every single week. So
it's 34 years, so go big or go home.
That's true. It's older than Ren.
Yes, I'm not even 30 yet. So yes, it's very much older than me. But it shows, you know, and it gets better with time. So we're loving that for them. Kevin,
Okay.
I'm not at you. You know what? Turn off, Kevin. We're gonna be turning on a commercial break. Thank you guys so much, and you know, again, happy anniversary. May it be an amazing, amazing one for persons. All our Full Tech amazing customers. There's appreciation day, fun day. There's raffles. There's everything galore. Check out their Facebook page. Check out their Instagram page. WhatsApp them. They deliver countrywide. All the great stuff are happening for you. What are you doing? Stop living under a rock.
Yeah, and congratulations to you in advance for 34 years. Continue doing the great work that you're doing, and we look forward to our future conversation.
And remember, we already put the nugget of like the history thing.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Definitely something I wanted to do a long time.
I like
See?
that. I
So
like
this
that.
is confirming.
Yeah.
So with that, guys, we're gonna go to our next commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corzal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
The roads of Belize connect us all. Riders, drivers, families, friends. Every day begins with a little routine and the confidence that life's journeys are protected. From school drop-off through the daily grind and everything in between, each with different roads ahead, yet one common goal: to arrive safely. Atlantic Insurance stands with Belize's riders and motorists with affordable protection, support, and peace of mind for the journey ahead. For the roads we share and the lives we protect, Atlantic Insurance is by your side, insuring you from life's unexpected. Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
The next station is not just a place, it's the vacation capital of the world, the Mexican Caribbean. Do you know why we are the capital of vacations? Because no other place on earth brings together so many ways to vacation in one single destination. From rest to adventure. From nature to culture. From luxury to freedom. Every vacation imaginable, except snow, and we plan to keep it that way. Mexican Caribbean, the vacation capital.
These charter mints aren't from
We're
an
navigating
airplane.
along the coastline.
This morning,
of
the
Northern
2023.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sherry Kelsel, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss. Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
The next station is not just a place, it's the vacation capital of the world, the Mexican Caribbean. Do you know why we are the capital of vacations? Because no other place on earth brings together so many ways to vacation in one single destination. From rest to adventure. From nature to culture. From luxury to freedom. Every vacation imaginable, except snow, and we plan to keep it that way. Mexican Caribbean, the vacation capital.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
The roads of Belize connect us all. Riders, drivers, families, friends. Every day begins with a little routine and the confidence that life's journeys are protected. From school drop-off through the daily grind and everything in between, each with different roads ahead, yet one common goal: to arrive safely. Atlantic Insurance stands with Belize's riders and motorists with affordable protection, support, and peace of mind for the journey ahead. For the roads we share and the lives we protect, Atlantic Insurance is by your side, insuring you from life's unexpected. Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
Hello, beautiful Sunup on 7 family. Welcome back to your Monday episode. Thank you so much for making some company to Renata and I today and our guests that come to today's episode. In case you missed any of our conversations, you can always go back and watch our Facebook recorded live. And of course, stay tuned to our Facebook and Instagram pages to know who our guests and what conversations they bring forward to your favorite show. Let's move on to our last conversation. It is really, really exciting because Ebenezer Methodist School is hosting a robotics summer camp starting very soon. So they're going to find out those details. And of course, how can you get your child to subscribe to this amazing event? Joining on our couch, we have Ms. Dina Avila, one of the teachers at Ebenezer Methodist School. Ms. Dina, good morning.
Good morning.
How is your vibe this Monday?
It's supposed to be a 10.
It's supposed to be a 10?
It's
supposed to be? Okay.
Or is it?
It's a 10. It's my first day of my summer vacation. I had to wake early, but it's for a great purpose, so it's a 10 now.
Yeah, I also have to say the color suits you really well.
Oh, it's my favorite color.
It's the brightness. It just brings it all together.
My favorite color too. I guess that's why.
Yeah. We are clicking today.
Yes. Ms. Dina, also joining you, we have Jalen Good. Jalen, you're going to be one of the robotics instructor at this event. How does that make you feel? Like you're going to be sharing knowledge with students who are going to be coming to the summer camp?
It's not my first time being able to share knowledge with students, so it's pretty exciting getting the opportunity to do it again. I always think that over the summertime, kids should be doing productive stuff, whether it's being at a summer camp or maybe even something else that piques their interest. So being able to hold a leadership type position in this regard, it's really great getting able to help them move forward with that.
Nice.
I like that.
So, let's find out about this camp because I know this is not the first rodeo for Jalen. However, you know, Ebenezer, this is the first time we're able to actually get this camp going. So talk to us a little bit about the idea of this camp and what it really means and is going to be doing for Ebenezer.
All right. So a couple months behind, we actually wanted to introduce robotics and coding to our students, right? And so we already had initially started it, but you know, it start run, but we never take off. We're taking off now. And Ebenezer is also in need of a new roof. It's literally falling apart in pieces. And so before we reach a point where we are going to have an accident, we want to do a little repairing before we actually get the big renovation, right? And so we had a donor who decided to give us with all the equipment for the robotics club, and all the proceeds will be donated to the school.
Wow.
Right?
That's such a win-win situation.
Yes,
you come and you
all
learn
around.
something, kids get involved in summer, like is this
And it's something that you guys wanted for a while now, so it's good to see it actually happen in that way.
And we are initiating it right now in this summer program, but we're hoping to have another like level 1, level 2, level 3. We really want to expose the students the way the world is working. If you don't, they say robots are going to take over, right? But we're going to teach them how to program it to not take over. Because there's a coding aspect of it, and what you put into it is what the robot is going to give to you. And one of the things as a teacher is getting our students to think critically. And the thing is, you know, I saw a little meme, a little video where this girl was getting robbed, and it said, ChatGPT, what should I do now? You know, and it was humor. But it's our reality is that we are so dependent on technology telling us what to do. And it's there to help make life easier, but we still have to put into it, and we still have to learn to think critically. And coding is something that if you don't code it properly, that robot is not going to jump no matter how much you press that button, right? So they have to go back and see what went wrong in my coding. How can I fix it? So it's apart from the technology aspect and keeping them busy, it's really helping them to think critically. And also providing, I mean, I'm a teacher and nothing is wrong with being a teacher, but you know, when you ask kids, know what you want to be? Teacher, nurse, nurse. We want to expose them to different career paths as well. Because this opens a whole lot of career choices.
Definitely.
People are getting paid big money to code.
Yeah.
You know?
And you can work remotely. It's a great thing.
Yes,
So
you could
be in the Maldives, the code at this present moment in time. You could go in San Pedro. You could live your best life.
I'm also thinking, you know, like based on what you shared in terms of like having a better appreciation for technology and what you can do, it's good to immerse people from the get-go to be able to understand, you know, what is coding, what takes place behind it, for you to be able to appreciate what robot is doing
Yes,
something.
and even thing I see like our ATM system now, it's one tap and it's everything is going advanced, and we don't want our students to stay behind. We want them to move with the time as well and get them open to doing this same stuff here in Belize. See that there's another career path. Get them interested in something. You never know, this might be your child future career.
Yes,
right?
so congratulations to Ebenezer Methodist School for hosting their first robotics summer camp. Jenna, let's bring you into the conversation. You're going to be one of the instructors that's leading this camp. Give us an insight into what can the students expect during the course of the week?
For the most part, what they can expect is just a basic introduction to coding and robot building. So building the robots, we have the kits, so they're just the pieces to it. And then they get to learn how to assemble the different parts, so they will be working in pairs, which is very essential for team building. I mean, you always know you get group work in school just to learn how to work with people in the working environment once you're older. So this is kind of like a kickstart to that as well.
Nice.
And for us, it's very important that we introduce them to this so that they can be familiarized with how things work within the real world. For example, I was just having a discussion with the founder, who's also the major sponsor from it, explaining to him that one of the things I was thinking about to include this time is to help relate to them something as basic as how vehicles work. Nowadays, we have cars with the assisted camera to reverse, and it gives you the beep or a light change when you're too close. We can do that with the robots that we have as well. So it's just to know, like everyday type things that you see, but you're not really sure how it works. We're going to be able to cover most of those things.
I love that. So what is your desired outcome from participating in a week? What do you want the kids to walk away with?
I would like for them ideally to just not let this be a one-week thing, but something continuous. And so even with that, we have a website that we'll be able to introduce them to, whereby there's a virtual version of the robot that they can always go back home and play with on their own time. There's also a free website for the coding aspect as well, known as Scratch MIT. And so it's very easy. It's a drag and drop system, so they don't really have to input all the codes text by text, symbol by symbol. They can just go on one side of the screen, drag it on over, put in whatever values they need, and get the coding and programming working.
So it can be continuous. It doesn't have to be a one-hit wonder. They can be able to continue with that passion and curiosity. I think that's also important, because sometimes we have camps and we just have it for the weekend. After that, it's like, okay, what do we do now? This allows them to keep that interest peaked, in that way.
Yeah.
And the same program, it goes by levels. So in order to get to the next level, you must complete the coding for the level that you're at, which helps them to figure out and solve as they go along. And it gets a little bit challenging as they progress. But we even have program where they can create their own game. I remember the first time I joined our workshop, they had us creating our own game. I made a little game and I sent it to my son, and he was excited. He said, my mom created this, and I was more excited,
Yes.
And some of these programs out there, they're virtual, and of course they don't come with the kit and for you to assemble your robot, but you get the coding aspect of it, and it's something that they can continue and see that, I'm really interested in this, a career path I can go down, right?
I love that. One of your former teacher, Miss Kathleen Flowers, is very proud of you. She's like, guess how I know her. Miss Kathleen, we know how you know her. We know how you taught her.
She's not the country at this
Thank
point
you so much for being joining us today, Miss Kathleen. Let's talk about the details about how can people participate in this.
Time?
Okay, so we have a flyer and I guess technology. There's a QR code that you scan, but there's also a phone number up there that you can reach out to us, and we could help guide you through the process of registering. There is a fee. And like I said, the proceed goes towards the school. And so the fee is a $75 registration. The early bird fee already went, unfortunately, and $150 for the program itself. We will be providing lunch for them because we're going to have them from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Okay.
And I know parents, you were sad that the teacher gave them back to you, but you can give them to us. We have a total of 28 spaces, and we only have 8 left.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes,
All right.
we have 8 left, and so register and get them in. The reason we don't get a big number is because it's computer and some of them have not been exposed yet. We have a lot of instructors actually to give them that one-on-one to ensure that no child get left behind.
That's good to know.
Everybody's going to get the attention that they need to get through to the end, which is creating your robot and having a robotics competition.
That's what like
yes.
I'm excited about it. You know, because it's like right now we're moving into like competence-based education, right? Where you get to like put things
You
and
learn
see
by
how it's
doing.
applicable in at the end. So a competition at the end. I hope that people can get the opportunity to come and see how this competition goes.
We're here. We're hoping that we can
fill up
get
those
it.
last 8 slots, man.
Yes.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yes.
Because people are thinking, like, you joked around earlier and said, parents were like, oh, we got them back. You could give them back for this week. And you're giving them back for something very productive, something that's going to allow them to maybe choose a different career, pique their interests, and think about things in a different way, and connect it to the everyday vehicle and the different stuff that are taking place. Like, this is not just, we're just babysitting.
That is
It's like they get this amazing opportunity to connect with technology and learn more
So we
and
have
do their thing.
So we have 8 spaces left to be filled up for the participate in Ebenezer Methodist School Robotics Summer Camp. So Jalen, I'm going to give you the task of because we do have young students or young people tune in to Sunup on 7. So maybe they're here and be like, Mommy or Daddy, I want to go to this summer camp. Like, what message would you have to these kids to do the effort to show up to the summer camp?
I mean, first of all, you just have to get Mommy and Daddy's wallet first. But I think if you really have that sort of interest as a kid, whether it be simple like game designing as well, because that's one of the things.
Nice.
Just briefly drawing back to that, I had introduced my younger brother to it maybe like 3 years ago. He's 13 now, so this is when he was 10. And he managed to build his own version of the Flappy Bird game, that one. Yeah, and you can do that right on the website. And the interesting thing is these resources are available free online. So it's something that your child can even check out beforehand, before they come to you wanting to sign up. And if they like it, then that's something they can get into as well.
That's a good recommendation.
But it's coming, not only building the robot hands-on, learning about the coding aspect, but also that interaction with other students as well. You get to build friendships that may be long-lasting beyond this 1 week. Kids make friends pretty easy, and then depending on their growth, they go on further than that.
Very good. Thank you.
I just got some information
Uh-huh.
from a friend that's saying that Smart is decided to sponsor 3 children for you guys right now. So for any parent out there, they need to just contact the first three.
Contact the number and the flyer, I guess.
Yes, Smart's going to be sponsoring 3 persons
so
for you. Just
amazing.
there's like, you know what? Smart wants to be a part of this. So
That's
now we
so
have
cool.
5 more. We just need to get that
I
out.
love that.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, because again, the proceeds, and I repeat this for persons out there, is going directly towards Ebenezer's roof to make sure that they can do some repairs, because it's literally falling off. So it's not just, we're having this money for fun's sake. It's for the betterment of the infrastructure.
I
So
love that,
come on, man.
Because also, in truth, one of the reasons why the number is so low that we put it at, it's because we have a limited number of kits available for them to work with. And ideally, we only want 2 kids per kit, because if you have too many hands, then too much hands spoil the pot. But also, too, it doesn't give everyone an opportunity to work on and fully invest in
And get that real exposure. We really want them to leave from here saying, I can put a robot together. I can code the program, put that microbit in, and get my robot moving, or create my own game. Share it with their friends and start playing. We want them to know that this world is available for you guys too, And they are the future, and 20 years from now, they should be working in a time where technology is at its forefront and everything technology-wise. So we want to expose them from now, open that mind to know this is how the future is going to be, and I can do this, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's limitless. There's so many ways how this can be applied to, for sure. Wow.
I just love it.
Yes,
I just love it. I love the fact that we have sponsorships live on the show. I love the fact that we only have 5 more kids that need to go. Remember, the first 3 kids, from the QR code right now moving forward.
Right. And I feel like we can also do the plug-in that if anybody wants to reach out to Ebenezer Methodist School to support them with rebuilding their roof, other than participating in the summer program, you can go ahead and you can do that. Can you share what's a contact number for them to?
The contact number is 656-4625.
656.
656.
4625. 4625.
4625. Very good. All right. So we want to thank you both for joining us today to send an invitation to parents and students to join you next week at the Robotics Summer Camp that Ebenezer Methodist School is going to
And thank you guys as well for allowing us to expose our robotics club. It's our first at Ebenezer School. It's for a worthy cause. And trust me, we are excited. We can't wait. We have all our kits and equipment lined up and ready to enlighten and educate you.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. We absolutely love being able to support you and support students to be able to, excel and level up and do better. And hopefully we have a future conversation with you where we get to see maybe one of those robots that come to play. I think that would be exciting.
Yes.
Or you guys can come on Friday.
The last day where we are going to have the competition and see that these robots are actually working. They're not taking over. They're actually working.
We have full control.
I love it.
Yes, and so maybe then next year it can be bigger and better.
I agree. And it will be. It will be.
Yes,
Let's put that out there. It will be.
Love it.
Well,
So with that,
yeah.
we've come to the ending of not just the segment, but the show. We want to thank, of course, all our guests that came in. We had Full Tech Systems talking about their 34-year anniversary and all the excitement that's going on for them when it comes to customer appreciation. They're the amazing raffle and a fun Friday. Stay tuned to them and follow their social media pages because things are being popped up everywhere, left, right, and center. And of course, we talked about our amazing Balling with Her basketball camp for girls that's happening this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday in Cayo at the Victor Galvez Stadium, and then Thursday and Friday at the Hub. And so it's free. Come out and enjoy. It's 7 years and up for girls, and amazing opportunity. And of course, Ebenezer Methodist School is going to be coming in clutch with their amazing robotics club. First time they're able to do this, and we're excited to have them with this. Proceeds go directly towards repairing their roof. Code is going to be available on their flyer, and of course, all the great stuff happening.
Great job doing the recap.
Thank you.
Great job.
So with that,
Thank
we
you.
send them off.
Yes.
Play the music.
Are you going to dance now?
Maybe we get the robot to dance too.
Let me see you move up your head, Catty. And let me see you touch up your leg, Catty. And let me see you shake your bosom. And look how the people get on.
A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes up